friends.
All right, Rebecca, thank you very much for the live report. Let's bring in Editor-in-Chief of CampusReform.org, Lawrence Jones, joins us right now. Lawrence, your thoughts about what happened down there in Florida yesterday?
Well, it's obviously sad what took place. I feel for the family. But the part that ticks me off the most about this is that amount of evidence that was there. They could have stopped this.
The warning signs.
The warning signs were there. The fact that there was a notice sent out that he couldn't have a backpack. The fact that he was kicked out of the school.
How could they have stopped it, though? What could they have done differently? Even though they know he's crazy, they know he has problems, disciplinary kid. But what could they have done?
Well, you don't let the kid in the building. And that's the part that troubles me the most.
But there are 3,000 kids that go to this school. Did you go to a big high school? I mean, you can slip in.
I did, but I mean, he wasn't even a student at the school anymore. He was an adult. Imagine just some college kid coming back into school, and after you know that a kid has planned and said to other students that he potentially may do something like this, you should have your eyes open for that.
Yeah. You know, a psychologist wrote me last night and said, here's the problem. It's the same way you look at two people fighting and you keep walking, or you look at a robbery and you keep going. It's not my problem. So when he kicked out of the school, it's not my problem. He's not my friend. He's not my problem. I'm not friends with his parents. It's not my problem. Next thing you know, he's everybody's problem.
Here's the problem, though, Brian, and we see this with normal terror attacks as well. We have the FBI and other agencies say, we were watching this person. We knew that this was happening. We knew that something was forming, but they don't follow up. And I think part of the problem is that we have normalized this behavior, that we're so used to it happening. It's like, okay, that kid, maybe he was just being a little crazy. But you got to start taking this stuff seriously. How many attacks have to happen before we follow up on this stuff?
Yeah, and you look at all the disturbing images on his Instagram account and social media, and then you combine that with apparently the mayor, one of the mayors down there said the shooter had been treated at a mental health facility up until about a year ago, and then he stopped going. They'd been trying to keep an eye on people who were troubled, but that's one of the danger signs too. It's like he was part of the mental health system, fell out, and then what happened yesterday?
I think that's where it starts to clash with the whole gun debate. If you have a mental illness, and I know there's a lot of people that, on the liberty perspective, that believe that the government will take it too far when it comes to the mental health issue. But I think there was enough evidence of this guy having so many issues that he shouldn't have been able to get a gun. He was troubled. We know he was going through something. He was under medical supervision at one point in time. That should have been enough to revoke his CHL, and that did not happen.
If I'm a manic depressive and I love hunting, I'm probably not going to go to the doctor because they'll say, listen, you're on medication. I'm going to take your gun. Really? That's
well, you know what? You got to be responsible. And I own an AR-15, and I don't want mine taken away. But we got gun owners have to speak up against these crazies that decide that they're going to not follow the rules, and our rights are going to be taken away.
We'll see you on Outnumbered today. You'll be the guy in the middle.
Appreciate it.
All right. Thanks, Lawrence. Meanwhile, social media playing a huge role in this tragedy. Students inside that high school documenting it all. Carly Shimkus joins us with all of that and more.